What's up, guys? Now in this video, I want to speak about. I want to be continue speaking about 20 questions for your oncologist. Basically, I am doing one review about this guide. It is really important if you are one cancer patient because you will have the right information and you will be capable to take a good decision. Uh, Basically, this guide offered questions that you should realize to your oncologist if you are one cancer patient because you have to know what happens when you realize chemotherapy, radiation. I basically was doing one review of it. I was checking these questions where basically speak about okay. I need to, yeah, basically these questions. What about 10 years of survival? How much does chemotherapy contribute to 10 years survival for my cancer? Do you have a statistic for that? Because it may be very different. Oncologists typically just like to tell the good news. They want to give you as much hope as possible. They don't want to tell you the scary truth. What is scary truth that it's only a few people survive for 10 years, still sick, still with disease, with cancer, but they arrived to survive. I saw some few cases in internet, but there are also cases where people died very quickly after they realized chemotherapy. That is the scary truth. And do you know what of these groups you will belong? If you will kill quickly or you will survive after that? But really important, you will survive, but it is probable that you will have more cancer in other parts of your bodies. That is the typically behavior. Many people give to shrink the tumor, but they are sticks sick because 2 months later the cancer grows again. Carry two is really that really what do you, what you need to know because you make a better decision when you are faced with carry through versus optimistic lies. Yeah, optimistic lies don't serve, don't help. Carry through is better because you are facing to the demon that is in the room. You can take better decision, realize better strategies, evaluate better your opportunities. Another question: there are any studies comparing this treatment protocol to patients who did nothing? Basically, he speak about that. Yeah, basically, there are not studies comparing people that realize this treatment who didn't uh, nothing because the chemotherapy, the pharmaceuticals don't follow to people that don't realize nothing, and many of these people it's probable that maybe realized one holistic treatment with vegetarian diet. Okay, I touched on this earlier, but just go ahead and ask the question. There are any studies comparing these to patients who did nothing? There aren't. Your doctor is not going to have the study. If he does, I'd be shocked. Maybe there are studies, but according to Chris, there are these kind of studies. Right, you have it. You can see it. Okay, of course, if it is really interesting to research for and study with this. characteristics. I will search later. Will be interesting what happens with this one study doing this comparison. For a reason, Chris asked, "Great, do you have it? Can I see it? Can I read it?" It's it's not inappropriate to ask for a copy of the study and information that they are referring, basically because our physicians, we need to know what are the sources, their sources. Can be one study, can be testimonies. What if the treatment doesn't work? Can I get a refund? It is one joke. Your oncologist will probably laugh, of course. That's where it's not. It will be interesting to see what else they say. Okay, they better they better be serious about your treatment. They better know their stuff. They better be honest with you. Okay, I needed to remember the context of it. It will be interesting to see what else they say. By they say, when you ask question questions, ask a question and can be quiet. Let them talk for as long as they're going to talk until they run out of the things to say. Don't make it easy on them. It is really a sad situation. You need to be south of your doctor because this person is holding your life in their hands. In their hands. Yep. Uh, it will be very interesting how react to this kind of question the doctor. Uh, but it is right, Chris, in this case uh, because the doctor is holding your life in their hands. For a reason, you need to be really serious uh, with this with a decision that you will take and the option that this doctor is offering you. May I have copies of material safety data sheets on all the drugs I'll I'll be taking. I like to take them home with me today if possible. Material safety data sheet. Uh, the material safety data sheet is in the insert. It's the drug insert that the pharmaceutical company has to provide. Okay, and I need to change of one thing. Okay, I returned. Material safety data sheet is the drug insert that pharmaceutical company has to provide with the drug to doctors that lists all the known side effects and damage to your body and counter indication with other drugs and things like that. You have every right to get copies of this. You should ask for them and make sure you don't leave until you get the copies of the material safety data sheet on these drugs. I was checking what is material safety data sheets, and it is basically one material sheet is known as material safety data, blah blah blah. A document that contains information about chemical products, properties, and hazards. Really, really important. And if you are considering realized chemotherapy to take drugs for your cancer, it's really important to have this material. You must to read it and understand what may happen with your body. What are the possible hazards? Possible not. Maybe yeah, possible. Uh, uh, what is the probability that you will support that hazards in case that the drug have it? Really important to have this material. Have you ever taken any of these drugs to understand what they are like? Yes, kind of. Yeah, of course, the doctor never will take this drug if he is not sick. But what happens here? You have ever taken any of this? He just king of act like a dummy. Don't come in there trying to act like smartly. You are coming with tons of questions, which is always on, but don't try to act like a super smart person. Just be like have just be like have you ever taken any of these drugs just to see what they are like? Just be quiet and let them answer. Of course, they're going to say not. This kind of question is really interesting because force to doctor to have some reactions to see how what really saying the doctor about the drugs that you will take because the doctor can be really conscious that the drugs don't will cure, don't will help. And even so, it's probable that you can have one oncologist that even so it will recommend it. And this question will force to be what is the attitude, what is the behavior of about when you realize this question. Uh, would you do this treatment if you had this same diagnosis as me? Followed by silence, you can follow it up with. Would you just try to make the most of the time you have left? Would you do this treatment or would you just try to enjoy the rest of your life? What would you if you were me? Raise those or arrange them any way to feel appropriate. You get the guest. You get the guest of what they're doing here. Of course, the same thing. And you are forcing to the doctor to be. You are forcing to ask to the doctor about what really think about this treatment, about the treatment that he's trying to offer. Really important question. If the doctor had cancer, he will drink that. He will realize that treatment. He will take that drugs. Really important because your behavior will reveal many things. If it is good to find out if your physician is married or has children, if you are small taking at this point, you can even say, "Are you married? Do you have any children?" Again, we are forcing to reveal what is the truth about what is the opinion of the doctor about the real opinion about this treatment because he have if he is married or he have children in this situation the family with cancer we can see what is the reaction of it if he as oncologist is capable to give this treatment to their family or not if you can see some behaviors uh, that probably reveal I don't know how to pronounce it reveal, reveals,
reveals,
reveals. Okay, reveals. If you suspect one behavior that reveals that the oncologist, the doctor would not give this treatment to the family, think what reason you should take that treatment if the same doctor is not capable to give that treatment to their family. Really, really difficult questions for the doctor, for the oncologist. If your wife had cancer, I have, would you give her this treatment? Again, we are forcing to reveal. Okay, I need to
reveals,
reveal, reveals.
reveals,
You are forcing to reveal what is the real opinion about this treatment. What if was your child? Who would you give him this treatment? Again, we are forcing to with this question to reveal what is real opinion about it. It is true that chemotherapy drugs can make cancer more aggressive. Really interesting question. The truth is yes, it absolutely can, and often does. That's the truth. They should acknowledge that. Really interesting. I don't have this information. I only know that the chemotherapy is capable to kill your immune system, cells of your immune system that are protecting you. Uh, and if you drink, if you take chemotherapy, for instance, you will lose your immune system. For a reason, after some months, you die because you don't have more immune system. And for a reason, the cancer grow quickly this time, even appear the tumors because only chemotherapy was capable to kill quick proliferation cells, but wasn't capable to kill cancer stem cells that is cells that create more cancer. But I don't know. I didn't know that cancer can uh, can 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 make can make cancer more aggressive. The chemotherapy drugs can make cancer more aggressive. I didn't know that. Really will be interesting how read that kind of information. Even through we have one link related to it. I want to check this link some moment. Okay, I can't. I had problems here. Only was trying to copy link on highlight. Study shows how chemotherapy backfires and boosts cancer growth. Okay, there are information about it. There are not titles, but it is one small blog. Here's the link to paper to research paper. It is from 2012. Treatment-induced damage to the tumor microenvironment. Treatment-induced damage to the tumor microenvironment promotes prostate cancer therapy resistance through WNT16B. They only will read the abstract. Acquired resistance to anti-cancer treatments is a substantial barrier to reducing morbidity, mortality and mortality, mortality. that is attributed to malignant tumors. Components of tissue microenvironments are recognized to profoundly influence cellular phenotypes, including susceptible toxic, to toxic insults. Okay, I don't want to read this paper now. I am a little bit tired. Matter. But we have here the study that revealed that chemotherapy can make a cancer more aggressive. Does chemotherapy kill cancer stem cells? It is the most important questions because this kind of cancers create more cancer, create tumors. You can disappear the tumor, but if you wasn't capable to kill this kind of cancer, you continuously will be having more cancer, more cancer, more cancer. You disappear the tumor, the cancer grow again. Disappear the tumor, the cancer grow again, and you never will be healthy. You are sick. That is a common behavior. That is a common characteristics in patients that realize chemotherapy. I saw patients with that achieved to disappear the tumor, but after 10 years, tumor appear again. Really, I don't know. I saw it in Spanish. Okay. Basically, I am searching 10 years with cancer, patient with 10 years with cancer. It is one case. After the 13 years with cancer, I will leave the treatment. I don't have fear to die. It is one really sad case because he had cancer from he was very young. From he was very basically one child, uh, 12 years old, from 12 years old. He had cancer. Okay, he says I remember the case of one woman that is mom now. But I don't remember what is that video about it. Uh, that I waited that that ch- that channel don't disappear. Want you to channel, but I can't find that. That is basically the same thing. The same that we was saying previously. I can't find that YouTube channel. Okay, I can't find that. Okay, what is this video? After I can't find that video, but don't matter. Don't matter. There are. I believe that with this case is enough. After 13 years with cancer, I will leave the treatment. Don't fear to die. It is one really sad case.
Verdad,
If
porque es
you
10 veces campeón e invicto en la lucha contra el cáncer.
he is saying that it's 10 times, 10 times. How to? I don't remember how to say. 10 times defeat. He is saying that 10 times defeat to the cancer, but it's not true. 10 times disappear the tumor, but it is not defeat the cancer. Defeat the cancer is to be free, free disease, cancer-free disease. That is defeat the cancer, not disappear tumors. But you can see he, he's straight. He is one person with one leg. When he was killed, he lose one leg because remove one leg that had cancer. His knee had cancer, and from he was very young. From he was one child, he was fighting against cancer. After that, cancer appeared in one rep. After together together to the previous operation and together to the previous operation, and after appeared in the lung, continuously is appearing more. I don't know how to say it. Sprouts. Sprouts is for vegetables, but don't matter. It's continuously appearing sprouts of cancer for for different part of his body. For a reason, he decided to leave the treatment. It is alive. Never defeated cancer. It is sad. I know that it is sad, but he couldn't to have the right information. Basically, what is the information that the cancer only disappear with cleaning your body, cleaning parasites, cleaning toxicity, cleaning the reason of your cancer. If the reason of your cancer is parasites, you must remove parasites. If you if the root cause of your cancer is toxicity, you need to clean your body from toxicity. That is the unique way that you can heal cancer. Okay. More questions. Cancer stem cells. Thing that you must remove if you want to be completely healthy. And your body needs nutrition for it. Don't need chemotherapy. Chemotherapy cannot replace the nutrition. Okay, I have one highlight. I read that chemotherapy drugs are carcinogenic. Can this treatment cause more cancer in my body? Okay, I would like to know if the chemotherapy creates directly cancer. I know that indirectly it creates cancer because kill your immune system, and without your immune system you will have cancer because nothing will protect you. There, there isn't don't exist don't will exist more your immune system. For a reason, the cancer will grow again, and this time quickly. The truth of this is yes, many chemotherapy drugs are carcinogenic. They are not carcinogenic, carcinogens, and lessened by the U.S. National Toxicology Board as known carcinogens. Okay, it is in the list of the U.S. National Toxicology. Your doctor should say yes, it could cause more cancer in the body. Again, they may try to downplay it and say, but only in a few cases, a very small percentage. What if you are that percentage? Of course, if a very small percentage, but when you have cancer, percentage don't matter. The percentage is 100%. But you only need to come here, down here. So here also to increase breast cancer, you saw the testimonies that was capable to defeat the cancer. And after 20 years old, they are giving testimonies. 20 years old, not 5, not 10, 20. That is really crazy. Okay, but let's do a little bit. What is the time? Killing cancer with raw food, killing cancer with raw food, plant-based diet, cancer survivors, heal stage 4 colon cancer. There are 1 year here. Healing cervical cancer naturally nearly 40 years ago, as you can see, 40 years ago.
Hey, what's up? It's
Do
Chris
you
with
have
Chris
one
Beat.
testimony of free cancer survival after 40 years? Therapy only can offer, if I consider the previous video that I was showing you, only 13 years, but you still don't are alive, or sorry, free of sick. This is free. You are still sick. You survive 13 years sick. I would like to see more years healing cancer, healing breast cancer, healing cancer with earth diet. Okay, against gear freeze US to escape chemo treatments. Maybe here are more years. I would like to answer. How Aunt Fauna healed breast cancer in 2001. Okay, 2001. And this video is from.
Hey everyone, it's Chris with Chris Beat
Who's
Cancer, and
recorded this
today I've got my
video
friend
7 years ago. 7 years ago was 2016, 2016. 15 years after, he is still alive, and I suppose that is healed. Don't say survive only. He's a healed. You can come here and see. You are interested in this money. 20 25 years holistic lymphoma survivor. Really awesome. You need to come here. You don't need more testimonies. And the way that you can cure your cancer is with raw vegetarian diet or vegetarian diet. Okay, I'm checking this because I am a little bit tired. Okay, but I will continue with it. Statistics coming out of the pharmaceutical industry are highly suspect because we know that there's a huge profit incentive. Okay. First, I want to read completely. Your doctor will say yes, it could cause more cancer in the body. Again, they may, yeah. What if you are that percentage? What about if you are sick? Of course, statistics coming out of the pharmaceutical industry are highly suspect because we know that there's a huge profit incentive. They really want to downplay anything that is negative and would dissuade people from taking those drugs. Basically, they don't have good intentions. Bad intention is the unique thing that they have. The drugs reps are giving information to the oncologists that paints drug in the best light possible. They're giving them statistics that they feedback to you, which also supports the drug companies. Ultimately, goal which is to get you to say yes to chemo, of course. It's not good intentions from chemo drugs. They should search another way to get money, not with bad intentions. You have to keep that in mind in the whole times. It's not isn't not that your doctor is a bad person. Through also we've seen a few doctors that were falsely diagnosing cancer patients with cancer in order to treat them with chemo and made huge amounts of money. We've seen that in recent years. If you don't know who I'm talking about, one of them is Dr. Dr. Farid Farid Fata. He was in Detroit. Google his name, terrible person. Okay, I was seeing that Dr. Faridata Faridata forcing to take to realize chemo to people that was insane with cancer. Really, really terrible person, as we say. Okay. Life and career. Okay, for Farid, don't have all that I was looking. For Farid Fata, nor data, no data, Fata. Okay, okay, it is not in English. Matter. We translate it. Farid Tanois da Fata is one ex hematologist, oncologist born in Lebanon, and the mind of the one of the highest frauds that the medical attention in the history of the United States. Fata was the proprietary of Michigan Hematology Oncology, one of the practice oncologists bigger of Michigan. But you read it or listen it, has one of the high frauds of medical attention history of the United States because the doctor find that Wing gained dozens of millions of dollars doing grow doing believe to more of uh, 500 persons, 500 people that he had this terrible he had terrible disease. I suppose that this and in the news say this may the physician that destroyed with chemotherapy. It is the worst case, but you should be take care with it. At least you should have one doctor with good intention, not with bad intention. Uh, most oncologists are not most oncologists are not terrible people. They're getting a lot of their information. Most of their information about the drugs they are prescribing is directly from the drug uh, manu- manufacturers. They are repeating to you what the drug manufacturers are telling them. That's not good. Yeah. For a reason, it's really important to be good informed, to have right information. Uh, for me, it's better to listen to people that was capable to heal cancer. And you need to these testimonies because these testimonies is basically who support the right information. 15 years holistic lymphoma survivor. Really, really interesting. I don't want to lose this
Hey, what's
14
up? It's
years.
Chris from Chris.
40 years, not 14. 40 years. What testimony more do you need? This is the testimony that you need. But don't matter now. You need to home here. Do cancer cells eventually become resistant to chemotherapy? The answer is yeah. But cancer cells, cancer stem cells become resistant. This is why oncologists have to switch up drugs. They have to change chemo drugs because drug number one worked for a period of time, and it shrunk the tumor to a certain percentage. That's all. Shrunk it by 50% or 60%, but that's all. It it wouldn't shrink it anymore, and they have to change drugs or it around the tumor 100%, or it around the tumor 100%, and the tumors come back. Yeah, uh, become resistant to chemotherapy. Don't matter it. Don't matter. The real thing is disappear the tumor. Don't matter if become resistant. The food has the capability to run to appear completely. Then try the drug again. It didn't work at all the second time. Then they have to switch drugs. They should be honest with you and explain this to you. Okay, I don't know what really happens. I didn't face that situation. It's probable that I will face this situation with my dad. But in case that you are going to do your doctor, you need to know it, and they should explain it. Your tumor disappear and your tumor appear to come back again. That don't serve you. You need to be completely healthy. The problem is that realize one change of lifestyle is not easy. You need a lot of discipline. You really need to take the decision, take that, and realize that basically it's only for people that really desire to survive from this disease. Okay, this is all for now. I am a little bit tired, but I also want to realize this review. Okay, guys, this is all for now.